A United States Army Special Forces Master Sergeant just got indicted for insider trading. Not on the stock market, on a prediction market, using classified knowledge of a military raid. Master Sergeant Gannon Van Dyke placed 13 bets between December 27, 2025 and January 2, 2026. He knew Operation Absolute Resolve was coming. He knew it would capture Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro. He turned $33,000 into $409,000. And the platform he used to do it, Polymarket, was deregulated by the administration that ordered that raid. But Van Dyke is not the part of this story that should stop you. The part that should stop you is what the record shows about who else made money, who was never charged, and what the administration that deregulated these markets knew, and when. Here is what nobody is telling you. Van Dyke's indictment is the first ever Commodity Futures Trading Commission insider trading prosecution under what regulators call the Eddie Murphy Rule, named after the 1983 film Trading Places, which dramatized exactly this scenario, using non-public government information to win on a financial market. The Department of Justice unsealed the indictment on April 23rd. The Commodity Futures Trading Commission filed a simultaneous complaint. Both documents confirm the same chain of events. Van Dyke had classified access to the operational timeline of a military raid. He converted that access into money on a deregulated prediction market. That is piece one. But the Eddie Murphy Rule is not the revelation. What the record shows next is a second bettor, still unidentified, no charges filed, made $550,000 on Polymarket betting on the United States striking Iran. More money than Van Dyke made. Different classified event. No indictment. No name in any Department of Justice press release. $550,000 on a sovereign military strike, and the government has not publicly identified who made it or why they have not been charged. That is piece two. And it is not the peak. Before I show you what the administration's own record reveals, there is one documented fact that has not appeared in any single competitor's coverage of this story. The Trump administration dropped a criminal investigation into Polymarket earlier this year. It deregulated the platform. And Donald Trump Jr. serves as an advisor to both Polymarket and its direct competitor, Kalshi. The same administration that ordered Operation Absolute Resolve. The same administration whose classified operational timelines are now demonstrably convertible into cash on a platform its own family member advises. That is piece three. The consequence is specific. Every United States military and intelligence official with access to classified operational timelines now has a documented, demonstrated financial motive to exploit prediction markets. The administration that created the deregulated environment for those markets employs tens of thousands of people with exactly that access. One of them just got caught. The record does not show how many have not. What you understand now that the rest of your timeline does not is this. This is not a story about one soldier making a bad decision. This is the structural incentive that decision reveals. In 2023, the Securities and Exchange Commission brought the first insider trading case involving a crypto prediction market. It lost. The court found the existing regulatory framework did not cleanly cover prediction market contracts. That gap was the reason the Commodity Futures Trading Commission had to invoke the Eddie Murphy Rule here, a legal tool designed for commodity fraud, not national security leaks. The administration that deregulated Polymarket after that gap was identified did not close the gap. It widened the market. The question nobody is asking is this. If a senior Special Forces soldier with a $33,000 stake got caught, what does a bet worth 10 times that, placed by someone with deeper cover and better operational knowledge, look like from the outside? It looks like smart money. Here is what comes next. The Commodity Futures Trading Commission's complaint against Van Dyke is civil as well as criminal. A parallel civil case means the CFTC can compel discovery that the DOJ criminal case cannot. That discovery could surface the identity of the unidentified Iran war bettor. Watch for whether the CFTC pursues that second case with the same urgency as the Van Dyke indictment, or whether it goes quiet. Watch for whether any member of Congress with oversight authority over the CFTC calls for an investigation into the deregulation decision and its timing relative to Operation Absolute Resolve. And watch for whether Donald Trump Jr.'s advisory role at Polymarket, now formally part of the public record through NPR's reporting, becomes a subject of any Senate inquiry. The single most important thing to watch in the next 72 hours? Whether the Department of Justice or the CFTC publicly names the second bettor, or whether the $550,000 Iran trade disappears from the public record entirely. That silence will tell you more than any press release. What you just watched is the kind of analysis the record demands. Zero Static connected the administration's deregulation of Polymarket, Donald Trump Jr.'s advisory role at that platform, and the unidentified second bettor who made more money than the soldier who was charged in a single documented line. If that is the kind of intelligence you want more of, subscribe. Zero Static is here every day. We will be back tomorrow.